Hey everyone, welcome back, and today I have a fantastic recipe video for you guys today. I'm going to be making banana nut muffins, vegan, so anyone can eat them. You can follow along with me or just watch, but I promise you these are going to be great. So first things first, before we even get started, make sure to preheat your oven to 360 degrees. Now for the first ingredient, we're gonna need bananas. And you're gonna want them a little bit more ripe than this, but this is all I could find, so hopefully these will work. You're also gonna need some butter, and this is vegan butter, dairy-free. So you can get this brand or any vegan brand, or any non-vegan brand if you don't care. Then we're gonna need some flour. I think I have a little bit more somewhere else, but you're gonna need about 2 cups of this, so. Then of course we're gonna need some sugar. Got plenty of that. Some baking soda. Some salt. This is sea salt, but you can use any kind of salt. It doesn't really matter. And of course, walnuts. Because these are banana nut muffins, like I said. So let's get to making these banana nut muffins. So to start off this recipe, we're gonna need a bowl. Doesn't really matter what kind of bowl. I just have this yellow one ready. A fork. And we're gonna actually use only 3 of these bananas. There, 3. So what we're gonna do is peel the bananas. So we're just gonna mash the bananas with a fork, and like I said, this would be a lot easier if these were ripe. So now that the bananas are mashed, we're going to use 1/4 of a cup of butter. And we're going to end up microwaving this just for a little bit because the recipe does call for softened butter. So now that I have the butter measured out, I'm going to put it in this little bowl so I can soften it in the microwave. So here it is, nice and softened. I'm just going to pour it in there. Good enough. Put that aside. Just going to mix that together. At this point, we're also going to add the sugar. So we're going to need 1 cup of sugar. Gonna need some help with this. Go. 1 cup of sugar. Pour it all in there. Close this, put it aside, and mix this together. So now this is all mixed up. We're going to set this aside and get another bowl. Well, it looks like this is the only bowl I have for right now. So now we're going to add the flour, the baking soda, and the salt together. You're going to need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup, 2 cups. So you're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt. Pour that in there. And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're just going to mix this together So it's all mixed up. Kind of making a mess. And then we're gonna bring back our banana mixture. And here's a little trick. You take a strainer and you pour the flour in. That way it gets all the clumps out. I'm kind of making a mess. Beware, this is a little messy. Here we go, almost done. Yeah, so you see these large clumps? If you use a strainer, it gets rid of them. Okay. Now look at this mess. Great. Great tip, Lauren. Great tip. Okay. Now we mix this all together. Try not to spill anymore. So you're gonna mix it until it's all mixed together. The last thing we're gonna add are the walnuts. I think you're supposed to put like a cup, but we're not gonna measure. We're just gonna pour. That seems like enough. And there you have it. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? So now we need the baking sheet. Don't mind the mess. So we're gonna want to butter this or oil this just so that the muffins do not stick, because no one likes a muffin that's stuck to the pan. Looks good. So I'm gonna try to be a little less messy this time and scoop it into each one. We'll see how this works. So they're filled to the top. Now all we gotta do is place it in the oven. Okay, so you're gonna be putting these muffins in the oven for about 35 minutes. Okay, it's been about 35 minutes, so the banana muffins should be done. So let's just get them out of the oven, and I'm gonna let them cool before I actually try them because I don't want to burn my muffins. Okay, so it's been about 10-15 minutes. These are nice and cool, so I can try them. But I'm pretty excited. Okay, let's try this piece. These are good. I think I put just the right amount of walnuts in it. But I'm gonna go finish eating this muffin. And be sure to share this video with anyone you might think will enjoy these muffins, or just enjoy the video in general. Make sure to come back later this week for another video because I upload twice a week. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.